The following is a presentation of the United Wrestling Network.
Welcome, Los Angeles. My name is Jack Farmer, and this is Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, presented by CarShield on KDOC. And we have a huge night of action for you. So we're going to kick it right over to the broadcast team: Todd Kennelly, James Kincaid, Blake Bulletproof Troop, and special guest Halston Body.
Welcome, everyone, to Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, presented by CarShield. I'm Todd Kennelly, along with James Kincaid, Blake Bulletproof Troop. The time has come for Halston Body's Coastline Clash.
Did somebody say my name? How's it going, Kenley, baby? Woo!
Can we get some security up here? What is this? Oh, my God.
Park it. No, Dan, it was smooth. I'm sorry. Yeah.
They gave me a hard time last week. I just want to make sure that you guys didn't have an issue.
No, it's all good. Good.
We're kind of busy.
Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were doing a thing.
I'm sure it, Dan. Sure, it was just a misunderstanding, Dan.
Lord.
All right, Halston. This is your event. We've got some big matches planned, including the Heritage title on the line. Richie, Slade defending against Jordan Showtime Cruz.
Oh, that sounds fantastic, but there's more next week. Halston Buddy loves surprises. Let's have a four-way tag team title match.
Okay, so the Bodega defending the titles?
Absolutely.
Again.
Give me some names. Who
Midnight
else?
Heat.
Yes, they're in.
The Hogsman.
Sounds fantastic. Who else?
Anthony Idol and Honest John.
I love it. Call it.
Do you know what you're doing?
Of course I do. How dare you?
There you go. But issues there. But speaking of issues, our main event, finally, Jordan Clearwater gets his hands on Jack Banning, last man standing.
Man, Jack Banning is probably going to get hurt. We've really only seen Jordan Clearwater come out here and compete. And now we're going to get to see him come out here and really let the rage out. This is something we have been working on, and I'm excited to see the monster come out into this cage.
Easy, Muscles McGoo. Calm down.
Viva, Van, Cece, Chanel, so much more coming your way on Halston Body's Coastline Clash.
Yes.
Getting set to kick off the action here on Halston Body's Coastline Clash, and what a way to do it with the Hollywood Heritage title on the line. And here you see the challenger, Jordan Cruz.
Jordan Cruz looking to cash in that golden ticket that was bestowed upon him by Beef Candy.
And we got a pumped up Jordan Cruz out here ready to compete.
There you could see it. You know, he's missing a tooth courtesy of Beef Candy, that chair shot right to the face. And here you see the Heritage champion, Richie Slade, everlasting. I guess Beef Candy might say that they gave the challenger a sweet tooth.
Yeah, I think they knocked out his sweet tooth. Everlasting, succulent, gets longer every week.
And taking advantage. You'll recall that Fame had beat down Jordan Cruz, leading to the victory by Watson, and then Inner Beef Candy taking the opportunity to name Jordan Cruz as the chosen one for this title opportunity. Slade's been hand-picking opponents. First Piranha Conrana, and now Jordan Cruz.
Well, they may have... Oh, here we go.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Hollywood Heritage Championship. Introducing first, the challenger. From Lafayette, Louisiana, weighing in at 203 pounds, Jordan Cruz.
Challenger looks fired up.
And introducing his opponent.
Oh, this. Hey, you know what? This is the big moment. This is the Candy Line Clash. And you are about to witness history because the candy shop is open. Weighing in at a sugar-free 184 pounds, straight from Candyland, I give you the succulent, everlasting Richie Slade. And we are...
Oh,
You are cut off.
Cruz has heard just about enough. Challenger taking things into his own hands here.
I mean, we are just underway at Halston BODDY'S Coastline Clash, and Jordan Cruz already the MVP for dumping Flex.
Well, there you see what it's all about. The Heritage title on the line, literally right
hanging
now.
in the balance.
Yes.
You know, I think Beef Candy thought they were picking an easy target in Jordan Cruz, but they pumped him up, and he came out here ready to get it on.
Yeah, Cruz has been all business lately, and it shows. And now the headbutt here by Cruz, who said in the introductions, you're not so tough now when it's face to face.
Yeah, they have maybe permanently damaged Jordan's smile, Jordan's grimace. Now he's using his head for more than a hat. Maybe going to dish it out to Flex too.
This is a big mistake, though, by Cruz, turning his back on the champion. And let's take a look back. There you see it. Flex paying dividends, and the Bulldog off the apron.
Paying dividends, and you see Cruz still favoring that jaw, that mouth.
You know, this is a big thing I talk about. Guys letting their emotions get the better of them during matches. We saw Jordan start to allow his emotions to get focused on Flex, and as a result, he's on the ground holding his face yet again.
I mean, things already wild here at Halston BODDY'S Coastline Clash. Cruz in a bad way.
Cruz is going to have to make an appointment with an orthodontist. You know, he lost a tooth and now just got taken straight down. I mean, face first into the unforgiving floor.
Cruz able to beat the count.
But he's in a bad spot. He is very severely damaged. He got back in the ring, but he's still on the ground taking damage.
I mean, Beef Candy, they laid the groundwork for this last.
Into the cover, and now just blanketing offense here by the champion, Richie Slade. And later on in our main event, we'll see Jordan Clearwater taking on Jack Banning, last man standing. And it was Banning that opened the door as, hold on, Slade looking for the cover to defend the title. It was Banning that allowed Slade to become champion in the first place when he completely choked out Clearwater with the guillotine.
Beef Candy just been clutching that golden ticket ever so tightly since. And I think to Blake's point, they made a mistake if they thought they were picking somebody that they could just pick apart in Jordan Cruz. He's going to have none of that.
Jordan Cruz had a fantastic start to the matchup. He allowed himself to get a little bit distracted, but now we see him taking another shot to the mouth there by Richie Slade. Man.
God, you see the handiwork of that steel chair, courtesy of Richie Slade and Beef Candy.
Every time we see Jordan start to get a little momentum, he gets overly aggressive, and there he got caught running into the corner into Richie Slade. He needs to stay composed and prevent his emotions from getting the best of him. If he can have calculated attacks forward, I think that he can start swaying the momentum in his favor.
I agree with you. He's got to stay composed, but that's hard to do with the antics of Beef Candy, and they continue. The challenger hits nothing but post. He's in trouble. This championship match continues right after this.
Lance by chance. The untold story of him wrestling as a Von Erich. LanceByChance.com.
I struggled to stand for a shower, and after falling in the tub, I felt it was only a matter of time before I broke a hip.
If you worry about the risk of an accidental fall getting in or out of the bath, could a walk-in tub be right for you? Search Consumer Affairs Walk-in Tubs to find great deals, like a free shower package upgrade.
Once you turn 60, you have to realize there are limitations, whether you want to admit it or not. My walk-in tub has helped me to continue to enjoy a much better quality of life.
Why decide between a walk-in tub or shower when you could have both? Call now and we'll upgrade your new Safe Step walk-in tub purchase with our exclusive free shower package.
My husband said walk-in tubs are for old people, but I was more interested in feeling young and staying in the game. That's why I recommend a walk-in tub to everyone.
Call 800-928-0124. That's 800-928-0124. 800-928-0124. Call now.
Excellent point, but my gosh, you lose the opportunity. He's going to lose some more teeth if this continues. I mean, what a strategy here by the Heritage Champion. Oh, my God.
Dangerous part here.
Yeah, what's he looking for here? It's got him measured. Oh, my gosh, I shudder to think what the champ is thinking here.
It's a very dangerous place for both these competitors to be.
Fireman's carry, jockeying for position, precarious indeed. Look at this. Elbowing his way out of there is the challenger. Oh, Slade.
This is like battling on a tightrope. Whoa!
Uranagi down to the apron, nowhere to go but down. And now pick your back, pick your poison. You got to clutch your back, clutch your tooth. All points in between. The challenger is getting taken to task.
Yes. Cruz did a very smart thing there by rolling towards the middle of the ring and not going to the outside where it could potentially have been 2-on-1 by Richie and Flex. He's back in the middle where he can at least recover.
2-on-1 on the outside, but he is prone in the middle of the ring now. Might be losing that opportunity as Richie Slade has got something off the top in store for Jordan Cruz now, but no! The former Marine Semper fired up! And just throws Richie Slade across the ring.
Beautiful belly-to-belly counter suplex off the top rope by Jordan Cruz. We got the ref calling a 10 count here.
Both champion and challenger are down, and I'm sure that Flex and the champ would be all too happy with a double count out because that would mean that he would again escape Slade with the championship.
Where did Cruz get that burst of energy from, though?
You know, and he sacrificed his body a little bit, throwing that belly-to-belly suplex off the top rope.
Count is getting dangerously close here for both. And Slade, you're up to 8. They got 2 seconds to work with here. Slade trying to win it by count out if he can get to his feet using the ropes. Can Cruz get up? Can Cruz get up? He gets to his knee, and that will stop the count, and now he's asking for more.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man. We're really seeing Cruz come to life right now.
Oh, man, I'll tell you what, and they might be regretting this, calling out and giving the golden ticket to Jordan Cruz because he is all business. He's got tons of fight.
He's using that pain to fire himself up.
Those are big shots from the guard, but Cruz cannot allow himself to get distracted again.
Oh! Had it scouted. Richie Slade, you might be going for a ride.
Watch out here, meeting of the minds. Oh, man, talk about gobstoppers. Double noggin knocker, and Cruz has got him hooked here. Fighting out of it is the champion. Swing and a miss by Slade. Big shot by Jordan Cruz. What a match, and we're just kicking off Halston BODDY'S Coastline Clash. What action.
Jordan Cruz just showing all sorts of determination in that ring right now. He wants that Hollywood Heritage Championship in the worst way. He wants to make the most of this opportunity.
He's not an underdog. He's a devil dog, is the former Marine Sergeant. Look out! Tornado DDT by the champion. Back and forth. He's going to retain. That's going to do it. No!
Wow. The toughness out of Jordan Cruz. Marines are cut from a different cloth, and right there you can see why.
Champion, though, going for the cover another time after that tornado DDT. He's distraught, the shock and awe all over the face of the champion. He can't believe that wasn't enough. What's it going to take?
Yeah, you could see Richie Slade looked a little lost there. Not sure.
No!
For that stage dive, as he used to call it, into the cover. Still not enough.
Wow.
Still not enough. He keeps fighting.
Wow, I thought that was going to be it.
You can knock Jordan Cruz down, but it's getting him to stay down that's the trick, and Richie Slade hasn't found it yet.
The challenger might be missing a tooth, but he's not lacking any heart in this battle for the Hollywood Heritage title. Now looking for the candy drop out the back door. Look at that. Incredible, the all-state slam by the former collegiate gridiron great, and now McCallion pulls him to the safety of the outside.
Yeah, Richie Slade able to roll out and Flex able to give the assist there, but now Jordan Cruz maybe he's going to give some help to Flex.
Flex loves to talk a big game, wants to be in the action. There you go. Got a little too close to the sun.
You know, Flex might have saved Richie there. He pushed Richie out of the way and absorbed all of that impact. He might be the reason why Richie can walk away with the belt. This looks like it could be it. Whoa.
Went to the well one too many times there, perhaps went for that candy drop. Recipient of the German suplex. Oh, he's hooking him here. He's hooking him. Cruz control. Is he going to control all his way?
Wow.
He did it.
Wow.
Here is your winner and new Hollywood Heritage
History is made here at Halston BODDY'S Coastline Clash. Let's take a look back. Brought to you by UnitedWrestlingShop.com. Let's print some Cruz t-shirts. Let's take a look. The dive to the outside. Flex gets caught in the middle of the action. His big mouth shot up. And then the Cruz control.
Cruz control, new champion, opportunity cashed in. The golden ticket pays off not for beef candy, but for the new Hollywood Heritage champion.
History made. Our own John Roberts is standing by to get a word with the new champion. Take it away, John.
Jordan Cruz, allow me to be the first to congratulate the pride of Lafayette, Louisiana, the new Hollywood Heritage champion, Jordan Cruz. Congratulations.
Thank you. There's a lot of emotions going through my head right now. Excitement, a little anger, but mostly validation. It was a long road for me to get here. There was a steep learning curve that I had to overcome to get to this point right here, right now. Richie, Slade, the moment that you attacked me from behind, I knew that I belong here. And now that I'm holding this, I know that I belong at the top.
Well, the man who sits at the top of the mountain in championship wrestling is indeed Jordan Cruz, the new Hollywood Heritage champion.
Validation, revenge, redemption, incredible. He's from Lafayette, but he sent the former champion packing all the way to Upset City.
Man, it is hard to beat a guy that won't quit, and there is zero quit in Jordan Cruz, and he is the new Hollywood Heritage champion.
Unbelievable. It's a happening here at Halston BODDY'S Coastline Clash. We'll be back. Still so much more to come.
Are you or someone you know suffering from drugs or alcohol and need help? With private insurance, treatment may be available at little or no cost. By calling us with the patient's private insurance card, we will explain all treatment options. Admissions counselors are standing by. All calls are confidential. This is a free service. Take the first step. Let us help you today.
Call 1-800-943-5966.
Is your bathroom looking old and worn out? Want to update it, but you don't know where to start? Then let BCI Bath & Shower show you how to turn that old bath into an aisle of beauty and functionality. Our residential bathroom solutions provide the best value on the market, and our customer service is second to none. Our cost-effective BCI Bath & Shower family of products has what you need.
Remodeling our bathroom was a big decision for us.
They didn't make a mess out of our house at all. And at the end of the day, we had a beautiful new bathroom. And it was a great experience the whole way through.
We have the best monthly payment programs in the industry, with payments as low as $68 per month or no interest, no payments for 18 months. For a limited time, be one of the first 100 callers who schedule a free in-home consultation and receive $500 off.
1-800-913-0649. That's 1-800-913-0649.
Factory trained and certified installers made in the USA, and discounts for seniors and military. BCI Bath & Shower, the leader in affordable bathroom products.
The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Brisbane, Australia, Cece Chanel.
Shot for revenge by Cece Chanel. Got this opportunity. Halston BODDY making the matchup here at Halston BODDY'S Coastline Clash. And Chanel is free of that contract, but certainly got a parting gift on her way out by Viva Van, that cheap shot.
Sometimes you got to go through hell to get to heaven. Cece Chanel has her freedom. She'll be living life and wrestling and living her career on her own terms moving forward.
She's got that 2x4, so I think she's ready for whatever they're going to throw at her.
And introducing her opponent, being accompanied to the ring by Jamie Iovine and Halston BODDY, she is the Hell-Bent Vixen, Viva Van!
Hell-Bent Vixen has got on a company on guitar there was Jamie Iovine.
Yeah, on air guitar.
Yes. But what a matchup here, and a lot of history, a lot of just bad blood between these two.
Definitely bad blood, and I said sometimes you got to go through hell to get to heaven. Well, Cece Chanel's going to have to go through the hell-bent Vixen, Viva Van, to finally make a clean break from this group.
Got out of that contract in a violent way, and now it was Viva Van that signed on the dotted line, and now has the lethal accessory, as you often call him, Halston Body, in tow, as well as Iovine. Could be a pivotal matchup when it comes to the future of the women's division.
Yeah, Viva Van, a much more willing co-conspirator of Iovine and Body.
Referee Allison Lee having some words there with Iovine and Halston on the outside.
Wasting no time.
No doubt about it. Hell-bent indeed, actually, was Chanel there for revenge. And now reversal by Van, and one again into the full mount here by Chanel, raining down the ground and pound, hitting with bad intentions.
Man, Van was not ready for the fast start that Cece Chanel came out with. Cece is upset about all the history between these two and that last attack from behind, and this has just been a straight brawl from the time we've heard that opening bell.
Oh my gosh, that was close. Turned the ground and pound and nearly put her away with a pin.
Chanel just mauling Viva Van out of the gate here. Oh, caught a stiff shot that looked like to the throat. That stopped the momentum of Chanel in a hurry.
Stop the momentum, could stop your breathing, quite frankly. And now, look at that, looking to take advantage. The referee checking with her.
You see Van over there game planning a little bit with her co-conspirators.
Just disgusting. Seeing Body and Iovine, and it just Viva Van going along with this, looking to maybe close up the throat of Cece Chanel. Like you said, obstructing her breathing.
Yeah, Cece needs to be careful when she's that close to the edge of the ring as well. If she is within reaching distance of the outside of the ring, she is in danger of being grabbed by either Jamie or especially Halston.
Oh, look at that.
Needless.
A little cheap shot there by Body into the cover. This, of course, is Halston Body's Coastline Clash, so he is everywhere you want to be, I guess you could say. And Viva Van in complete control after that shot to the throat. I mean, that turned the table in this matchup in a big way.
Yeah, she scored a direct hit on Chanel, and she's been barely able to mount any offense since. Trying to fire back now, though, maybe getting her bearings back, maybe getting some breathing going.
Let me defer to our combat sports expert here in Blake Troop. Blake, when you're having trouble getting oxygen in there, I mean, what does that do to you as a competitor? And that certainly seems to be the case for Chanel, but turning it into a leg lock here.
Yeah, beautiful leg lock right here. This is almost a variation of a straight ankle lock. If she's able to get the other leg over the top, it could almost turn into a figure four of sorts. It looks like a rotational submission hold on the left knee of Viva Van. You can see it did some damage. Van is holding her knee right now. Let's see how well she can put weight on it when she decides to stand up, because she's still grasping that knee right now.
Viva Van both competitors having some trouble getting back to their feet here, and just having to, in essence, crawl to Chanel to get back on the advantage here. Got that one hook in, variation of the camel clutch.
Yeah, I'd like to see her try and reach under and maybe get the right arm. If Van is able to capture that right arm of Cece and put it up on her leg, she might be able to finish that submission. Wow, beautiful crossface from behind. These are big shots right here to the back of the head.
Viva Van sure is good at hitting in the back of the head, isn't she? And now into the cover. You'll recall once Chanel was notified that she was out of this contract, just a wide open cheap shot by Viva Van that really poured gas on their issues.
You know, a shot to the back of the head is no joke. It's an extremely volatile spot to hit, where the stem of the brain comes down. Pin attempt.
Trying to get the shoulders down.
But
good officiating there.
We see some brutal knockouts in mixed martial arts when people get hit in the back of the head. In fact, it's illegal in mixed martial arts, so it's such a devastating target to be attacked.
Cover now by Chanel. It still just looks like she's still feeling the effects of that shot that she took to the throat. Not really able to regain full control at any turn thus far, but the aggression that you might expect between Viva Van and Cece Chanel, given their history.
You know, that shot to the throat definitely slowed Cece down a lot. If you're able to stop someone's breathing, you can really shut down the engine. If their engine's not running, there's no output, and that's exactly what we've seen happen with Viva Van since attacking Cece's neck. A very small amount of output by Cece.
Staying in the upstairs region there with the snapmare out of the corner. Big kick to the back, just punishing Chanel. And now trying to apply pressure yet again.
And you just hear the peanut gallery of Iovine and Body saying, you asked for this, Cece. She didn't ask for any of this. She just wanted to have her career on her own terms.
Variation of the chicken wing there with the crossface, and continues to apply the pressure, really wrenching back on the arm and the shoulder.
Yeah, I would have liked to have seen, I was going to say, if Viva Van put her on her chest, she might be able to pull a nice Fuji. Oh, pin attempt. Fantastic refereeing by our official here. Saw that the shoulder came up very quickly and stopped it to 1 count.
Viva Van now back in the driver's seat of this matchup, and this has been some real smothering style offense throughout the match by Van.
Yeah, ever since Van scored with that direct hit, it's set the game plan in motion. She's just wrenching and just cutting off the throat of Chanel.
A very smart game plan here by when we're watching Viva Van cut off the oxygen supply. Essentially, what she's doing is she's cutting off the fuel to the engine, slowing things down so that Cece cannot implement any offense. She's strangling the fight out of Cece right now.
Do you use Viagra or Cialis? Have you been thinking about trying Viagra or Cialis? What if we can promise you the same results for less than $3 a pill? If you're paying $20 or more a pill for Viagra, you're getting taken to the cleaners. Our pill delivers the exact same results for less than $3. We'll do the math for you. You'll save more than $16 a pill for the same results. Want more? We'll give you 40 blue pills or 40 yellow pills for $99 and add 4 more pills free. You save more than $500. Stop overpaying for expensive prescriptions. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to know what to do next. You need to call now and get your 44 pills for just $99. Stop overpaying for Viagra. Call us anytime, day or night, and start saving big money for the exact same results. Have your credit card ready. Ordering is fast and easy, with your pills delivered to your door in a non-marked package. Call now.
Boo all you want. All I see are dollar signs. The overcharger can charge for expensive car repairs because your warranty expired and there's nothing you can do about it.
And overcharging, your days are done. Woo! The Ninja Boys teamed up with CarShield, the Bill Lauren, mechanic of your choosing, auto avenger, and we're treating bullies like him to a buffet of woo! CarShield cars go farther. Woo!
Welcome back, everyone. Championship Wrestling. What a vendetta between the Hellbent Vixen, Viva Van, and Chanel. And Cece Chanel tries to battle back, gets back to her feet, and frees herself, not only from the contract, but now by the attack of Viva Van. Back suplex, desperation maybe, but finds a way to stay in this matchup.
Staying in the matchup, not able to capitalize as of yet. Viva Van wisely getting to the corner, but now Chanel just lighting her up with some stiff shots of her own.
Just a barrage of attacks, but you got to wonder how much gas does Cece have in the tank after all of that choking that she was just taking by Viva Van.
Looks like she got a renewed sense of self since freeing herself from the thrall of Jamie Iovine.
Boy, that was a nasty European uppercut there in the corner. Great striker is Cece Chanel with her kickboxing background, and look at that, going down in a heap is Viva Van, who is in trouble, just might pay for her sins here. Will the Hellbent Vixen?
I mean,
Cece's about to get her back for that throat shot earlier. Payback.
Brutality in kind, and speaking of brutality, still to come. I'm looking at that last man standing match, banning and clear
cover. The cover. Looking to put her away. Yeah, you're right. Still to come, main event. Can't wait for that. The Golden Boy Jordan Clearwater and Jack Banning. Uh-oh.
Here we go. I mean, you might see this come into play there, fighting over that 2x4.
Well, you might see that in the last man standing match, but there's rules here to abide by.
Oh, now here we go. Every time with these two. Keep your head on a swivel when the official's back's turned. Oh, my God!
Double knockout.
Wow, that was a dead heat right there.
Both girls are down with what?
And now, hold on here.
Help is on the way. Body and Iovine taking a trip to the floor.
Sandra Moon in there and Milo Matters, and they both get taken down by the Hellbent Vixen. And now, fumble on the play. She's got that 2x4. She's got that board.
To the midsection, Cece Chanel in a bad way now, courtesy of that assist of the 2x4.
She's got her hooked. She's got her hooked. Wide open for the death rattle, that variation of the heart punch. Hell-bent heart punch indeed, and that's going to do it.
Tagger, bagger. Wow.
Here is your winner, Viva Van!
Viva Van getting the victory. Let's take a look. Brought to you by CarShield at the replay. This thing looked like a car accident. My goodness, so many personal issues. It was back and forth. You had Iovine, you had Halston Body out there. The 2x4 became a factor. Then you had Milo Matters. It was Sandra Moon. But here's the beginning of the end, guys. The cheap shots undetected with the 2x4.
I mean, the dividends that the lethal accessory, Halston Body, and Jamie Iovine coming into play, even when they're taking the spills outside the ring, the distraction was created. Viva Van was able to capitalize.
And then, yes.
We saw Cece bring out that 2x4 to even the numbers out. And it kind of came into play to help her, but then we had two girls come out from the back, Sandra Moon and
Milo Matters.
Milo Matters came out to the rescue, but then again, that 2x4 ended up backfiring on Cece as Viva Van utilized it to get the win.
Unbelievable. And there you see that death rattle as well, a new weapon in her arsenal, as if she didn't have enough still to come. Last man standing. Jordan Clearwater and Jack Banning, and here we see it again, victorious. Victorious there, Viva Van, but not without a whole lot of controversy.
Always abounds when you're talking about Iovine and Body, and now Viva Van, their willing co-conspirator in this women's division.
We've seen a lot of history. The Heritage title changed hands earlier on, now this, and we might see the most brutal battle in championship wrestling history coming up. Last man standing.
At CarShield, we're always looking for the brightest talent.
Thank you for calling CarShield. How may I help you?
This styling, profiling, limousine ride, wheeling, dealing son of a gun is here to tell you that CarShield administrators make sure you don't have to pay for expensive auto repairs. Woo!
We want our employees to be themselves.
Woo!
We encourage teamwork.
And woo! Where's my yogurt? Woo! How'd that taste?
But at the end of the day, it's all about the customer.
CarShield's doing it better than anybody else alive. They're the money-saving, roadside assisting, tow truck getting, rental car providing, son of a guns protecting you from expensive car breakdowns. And one more thing, CarShield cars go farther. Woo!
Call 800-952-1286.
Attention. If you've had a hernia surgery after 2006 and suffered from serious side effects such as infection, chronic pain, organ damage, mesh shrinkage, or mesh migration, you could be eligible for financial compensation. Call the law offices of Wright & Schulte right now at the number on your screen. Ethicon, a subsidiary of Johnson & Johnson, has withdrawn its PhysioMesh flexible composite mesh from the market. Call the law offices of Wright & Schulte immediately at the number on your screen or visit meshjustice.com now.
Mary and Shirley both need oxygen. Shirley lost her freedom the day she went on oxygen, but Mary has the ultra-compact Inogen 1 G4 oxygen concentrator from Inogen. It's the smallest and lightest model we've ever made. Shirley is forced to miss out on everyday activities. Mary fully enjoys her life. Shirley has to wait for tank deliveries and worries about running out of oxygen. But Mary's Inogen 1 G4 makes its own oxygen, so she'll always have the oxygen she needs anytime, anywhere. Shirley finally listened to Mary and now has more freedom too. It's time for you to reclaim your freedom and independence with the Inogen 1 G4. Act now to start your 30-day risk-free trial. This is a limited time offer, so don't wait and don't accept substitutions. The sooner you call, the sooner you can say goodbye to heavy oxygen tanks for good and reclaim the freedom and independence you deserve. Call now for your 30-day risk-free trial.
Call 800-721-9328. That's 800-721-9328.
The following contest is scheduled for TV time remaining and is a last man standing match where the only way to win is to incapacitate your opponent to where they cannot answer a count of 10. Introducing first, recently released from Shady Pines Mental Institution, weighing in at 206 pounds, Jack Banning!
It is main event time here in week 1 of Halston BODDY'S Coastline Clash, but more fitting might be it's Maniac time.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Maybe not a more scary individual than Jack Banning, stalking his way to the ring. Eat the Rich displayed across his back, and really emblematic for that is his target, Jordan Clearwater.
And if you don't think Banning's right at home in this style of matchup, you don't know Jack.
Yeah, Jack Banning is a different breed of guy. He is a vicious, vicious competitor. I'm not going to let my personal opinion of him get in the way of my job this evening, but I will say that it's a different kind of competitor because you don't know what they're going to do in there, and he will put everything on the line to cause damage to his opponent.
Deadly combo of crazy, but also calculated.
And introducing his opponent, weighing in at 220 pounds, the Golden Boy, Jordan Clearwater.
Earlier on, we saw the Hollywood Heritage title change hands. Former champion now Richie Slade losing the title to upstart Jordan Cruz. But if it hadn't been for Jack Banning, perhaps this man, the Golden Boy Jordan Clearwater, would still lay claim to that prestigious title.
You know, I absolutely believe he would still be champion, but I think that this whole ordeal with Jack Banning and Jordan Clearwater, it goes beyond the profession. This isn't a competition between these two guys anymore. This is a fight, and that's why they both had to be suspended and kept away from each other until we could get them in here inside the Championship Wrestling Hollywood ring to lock up.
It's been a war of the body physically and a war of the mind as well. We saw that when Clearwater beat down Banning. He was smiling. I think he knew that he broke a little piece of Jordan Clearwater.
Oh, he sure did, and I think that suspension was apropos because I don't think we would have gotten anything done around here if these two were allowed anywhere near each other in recent weeks. But the separation probably only added gas to the fire of the animosity between the two.
Yeah, there is a lot of tension in the room between these two. You know, you had mentioned that maybe a piece of Jordan Clearwater broke, and I don't think a piece of him broke. I think we're seeing a new part of him that wasn't on the surface before, that Jack Banning was able to scratch deep enough to unleash the rage inside Jordan Clearwater that I've been trying to bring out of him for a very long time.
Laughing is Banning, and you know, I think a piece of Banning might just broke with that huge peel, and another one pillar to post all the way across the ring. Let's go over the rules, where there are very few. No pinfalls, no submissions, no countouts, no disqualifications. Anything goes. You have to incapacitate your opponent where they cannot get to their feet by the count of 10.
My goodness, you're talking about breaking Jack Banning. I think he is beyond fixing. They should have left him locked up, and now Clearwater looking to just stomp the life out of him.
You know, I don't think you can physically break Jack Banning. He was just getting pounded on, and he was laughing. He enjoys this kind of matchup.
I think he enjoys bringing this out of Jordan Clearwater. Again, going back to my earlier point, I don't think there's not any part of me that ever would have thought that Jordan Clearwater would put himself in a situation where he gets suspended.
You know, I think the thing is Jack Banning likes changing people. He's that type of guy where he's bringing something out of Jordan Clearwater that a lot of people didn't realize was inside Jordan Clearwater, and I think to Jack Banning, that's a victory.
Well, and Banning is now looking for an equalizer. He's got a trash can there, metal trash can. I think Banning just despised the opportunities that Clearwater got. But he earned them. He earned the shots at the Heritage title. Banning thought it came easy to Clearwater as Banning was locked up and trying to, find work.
Blocked by Clearwater, thank goodness. That could do some damage in the enziguri with the assist from that trash can lid.
Fantastic counter there by Jordan Clearwater. It's one of the things that we've been
working
on.
Going.
And there you see that shot again. Picture perfect enziguri into the trash can lid, into the dome of Banning. Banning still smiling maniacally. I mean, how do you kill someone who just keeps getting up and enjoys it?
I think Jordan's doing the right thing by just trying to beat him down even more.
Again, it's all legal. Anything that the warp mind of Jack Banning can come up with, you can do in this last man standing match. But so far, it's Clearwater that's taking him to task.
Yeah, I get what you say there, James, but Clearwater has proven he can take himself to this level and he can fight fire with fire when it comes to Banning.
I think not only being able to fight fire with fire, but his technique is continuing to improve. This kid was a white belt when I first met him, and he has continued to evolve where his striking's on a whole new level. We saw with that counter to the counter when he landed that enziguri kick on Jack Banning.
I love that you mentioned technique in a matchup like this, but striking technique will come into play. You got to believe. Now Banning with that front facelock. We know how dangerous he is with the guillotine. It was the guillotine that cost Clearwater the title. Now spinebuster into the trash can.
Again, more preparation that Jordan Clearwater and I had done for this was being able to defend against that guillotine choke. And that right there was one of the defenses that we went over.
There you see Banning again. The count is on. Up to 5, halfway there.
Clearwater saying stay down. Oh. Sort of invoking more from Clearwater. It says he loves that fire in his eyes.
And we saw in their first official encounter, you know, it was physical warfare, but it's also always verbal warfare by Banning. The clothesline up and over, both spill to the outside, and Clearwater continuing the full court press here, guys.
Clearwater setting up those steps for something.
He's setting it up to do some damage. I've been trying to bring this rage out of Jordan Clearwater for quite some time, and now we're seeing it in the violence that he is unleashing on Jack Banning.
You hear the thud of Banning's body and then the cackle of Banning's maniacal laugh to follow. This guy is just sick and twisted.
How scary is that? When you just slam a guy into a set of steel stairs and he laughs.
He just keeps moving forward, and now the Golden Boy has got a table. I mean, I think you're going to have to completely knock Banning unconscious to stop him here, guys, because otherwise he's going to enjoy it and he's going to keep coming back for more.
You know, you might just have to do that, but I'll tell you what. I think that Midas touch could do it. I think the Midas touch can knock out Jack Banning.
I think you're going to have to send him to the hospital or the cemetery, as Clearwater likes to say, to put this guy away. Maybe send him right back to the funny farm.
Never has it been less hyper. Oh, he's going to get that choke on Clearwater.
Man, Clearwater's a little stuck in the ropes initially.
Using the power again. He used it before into the spine buster, and now Golden Boy takes him right into the post. Look out here, swinging a miss with the Midas touch. That's going to send shockwaves right to the knee.
Could have broken his foot, too.
Clearwater now down. That knee might be compromised here as he missed the Midas touch. He was shooting his heavy artillery, and Blake, he was shooting blanks that time.
He was shooting blanks, but both these guys have been looking for the finish. We've seen Jack Banning multiple times now go for that guillotine choke. We've seen Jordan Clearwater go for the Midas touch. Both these guys are looking for a finish.
Battle on the outside here, and Banning back in control. Oh no, he's got the leg, he's got the knee into the post. Clearwater in deep, deep trouble. He can't get up if he can't stand. This matchup continues next.
Mary and Shirley both need oxygen. Shirley lost her freedom the day she went on oxygen, but Mary has the ultra-compact Inogen 1 G4 oxygen concentrator from Inogen. It's the smallest and lightest model we've ever made, so she'll always have the oxygen she needs anytime, anywhere. The sooner you call, the sooner you can reclaim the freedom and independence you deserve. Call now for your 30-day risk-free trial.
Call 800-600-1268. That's 800-600-1268.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Diabetics understand all too well the pain of pricking your fingers. But now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you can immediately reduce your pain. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 4 or more times daily, injecting insulin 3 or more times daily, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn about this groundbreaking new CGM technology. And if you have Medicare, you can get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free, and we'll even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 4 or more times daily, injecting insulin 3 or more times daily, or using an insulin pump, Call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how you can get your own continuous glucose monitor or CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
An injured knee and no wheels, as you mentioned, is very detrimental in a match like this because if you can't get to your vertical base, you can't beat the count. Suplex now by Banning.
Can't beat the count. You can't create that distance that often, can turn the tide in a matchup. And now Banning enjoying every moment of this.
Jordan Clearwater has fantastic mat skills as well. I'd like to see him maybe go for a single leg takedown here. If he's able to get on top of Jack Banning and keep this fight on the ground, he may be able to take the knee out of the equation.
And we heard the words there, James Banning saying, you're going to have to put me in the cemetery. I've been to the hospital. Been there, done that.
Yeah, Jack doesn't want to go back, and that's maybe never has it been less hyperbole in order to get out of this last man standing match with Banning. I mean, I'm shook by how sick this guy is.
Again, anything and everything is legal. One big devil's playground for Jack Banning. He's got him isolated. He's got him on the dissection pan, but Clearwater digging down deep and fighting on in this main event, last man standing matchup. Wow, what a shot by Banning.
Man, Jack Banning needs to be very careful. This is a dangerous place for him, and Jordan Clearwater is preparing to toss him off the top rope.
And Clearwater's got to be careful though too. He's got a bum leg, and again, Banning's so calculated, so crazy, but also he always has some sort of sick strategy to employ.
I'm with you here. I don't know if Clearwater's got the stability in that knee or the power to brace and go for the superplex. Battling it off here.
Oh, God.
Look out. Oh, he's got him in position. Maybe thinking power bomb here. Can he
hold on for dear life, Jordan?
Man, this has been a very dangerous battle between both competitors. I have seen both guys come very close to going,
low blow,
table.
and
Wow.
it's legal. It's as legal as a wrist lock, and he's got Clearwater in one hell of a bad position here, guys. Look out, he's hoisting him up. He's hoisting up the Golden Boy on his shoulders. Is Banning, what's he got in mind?
No. Oh, mercy!
Death Valley driver right through the table, and look at the sick smile on the face. Chef's kiss.
Wow, that's a psychopath right there. That is a straight psychopath.
And if it's a chef's kiss, it might be the last meal, the last supper here for the Golden Boy. There you take a look at it. Death Valley driver reducing that table to splinters.
It might be the kiss of death for Jordan Clearwater's career. The count here, last man standing, Banning, may have just finished Clearwater.
TK, this is hard for me to watch. I like this kid. That was a big slam off the top ropes, man. He looks like he could be seriously injured
Count
right
getting
now.
high.
It's up to 8. He's only got 2 seconds. I don't think it's going to be possible here for Clearwater. Race against the clock. He finds a way.
He's as tough as they come. He is as tough as they come.
Boy, that was close. Barely, James Kincaid, and he gets back to his feet, does Clearwater, only to be knocked down again.
If only for a moment did Clearwater manage to break up that count. Banning seeming even more sort of disturbed by that fact. I think he really thought that he was saying Clearwater to the hospital there.
If there is life inside Jordan Clearwater, then there is fight inside Jordan Clearwater. He will never quit.
What is Banning doing now? He's shrugging off the ref time to shush, maybe to stop counting, let him go to work.
And quite honestly, there's nothing the official can do about it because and Banning now.
What's he got? What is that?
Is it his
that a
ring
jacket?
gear, the Eat the Rich jacket he brought out here?
Looks like it.
Who knows what this one's going to say?
What does Banning have in mind? Is that Todd? I think
no,
that's a straight jacket.
No, sure is.
This looks familiar.
Oh my God.
It feels familiar to me, but it isn't anything you've ever seen before.
Said this looks familiar, and you're going to see something you've never seen before. Banning is all too familiar with how to put one of these on a straitjacket, courtesy of the mental institution.
He's looking to take Clearwater deeper into Banning's world than I could have ever imagined. He's putting that straitjacket onto Jordan Clearwater, and Clearwater's defenseless right now. I mean, he's still reeling from going through that table. He's at the mercy of Jack Banning, and there's none to be found.
Unable to fight this off. You're right. He's pretty much hapless right now, and he's certainly going to be helpless if Banning can seize the arms and secure this thing, Blake. Blake, I can see Blake getting really antsy over here. I know it's tough.
This is going to be bad. I don't know what Jack Banning has in store, but, man, we've seen him do a lot of vicious things. And Jordan Clearwater, he's not entirely defenseless. He knows how to use his knees and he knows how to use his legs, but his arms are now out of this battle.
Yeah, but he's helpless. It's hard to even get back to your feet here if you can't, post off the mat or use your hands or arms in any way. He's a sitting duck. He's a wide open target.
TK, this is hard for me to watch.
He's defenseless right now. They still showing the ability to dodge.
Wow.
And to Blake's point, using what he's got available to him.
So he's used to using fists, elbows, knees, and kicks. He might not have his arms in the battle, but he knows very well how to use his arms, and he has fantastic kicks. Kicks that can finish the matchup.
Headbutts as well. Everything he's got. He's only got three
he's biting him.
extremities to work with. Anything goes. And, and look at these. Anything goes, and these two are nose to nose. Unbelievable. Now into the post.
Again, Clearwater's just at such a disadvantage. Give credit where credit is due. Now Banning has a chair, and Clearwater he can't block a chair with his legs, can he? He's stuck in that straitjacket.
Yes. Why? Yes, he can.
Midas touch.
Yes, he can. Midas touch, and beyond all odds here. Banning's out. Look at this.
He's not getting up.
I think that chair ricocheted back into the face of Banning.
Count up to 4 now. How did he do that? Incredible.
Banning's not moving.
Jordan Clearwater's still in the corner, very hurt. This could be it, though. This could be it.
Counts up to 8. Clearwater was able to rally earlier. Can Banning up to 9? 1 second to go. He did it.
That's it.
Clearwater does it.
Here
Unbelievable.
is your winner, Jordan Clearwater.
When you're an armless man in an ass-kicking contest, you probably don't have the greatest odds, but Clearwater digs down deep. It comes down to the Midas touch.
TK, that was tough for me to watch, but I knew this kid had it in him. I knew he wouldn't quit, and that Midas touch brought the W home.
Beating the odds, showing his iron will, the Golden Boy prevails.
That was incredible. I have to be honest with you guys. When I first heard about this match, I thought it played right into Jack Banning's hands, but the grit of the Golden Boy shined through where he won with an incredible maneuver, all while his hands were tied behind his back in a straitjacket. Incredible. But also, and I can't believe I'm saying this, and new Hollywood Heritage Champion Showtime Jordan Cruz with a great feel-good moment for all of us here at Championship Wrestling. But the action continues next week as we get to night 2 of Halston BODDY'S Coastline Clash, where we see E.J. Sparks take on Kevin Martinson. That's right, Kevin Martinson returns here next week. We also get to see Adriel Noctis in action against Sketch and so much more. Make sure to tune in next week for Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, presented by CarShield, right here on KDOC.